you, a friend or a family member, is thinking of becoming a nurse, I'm going to show you how. You need to start with the end in mind. What type of nurse you want to become? Here in Ghana, there are many options available to you. You can become a registered general nurse, a midwife, a diploma nurse, or nurse assistant clinical, what we normally call NAC. So once you know the type of nurse you become, it will really help you to understand the requirements and the career guidelines you need to follow. But in subsequent videos, we are going to dig deep into each of these types and then what you need to enhance on or embark on this career path. So if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe this would be a good time to subscribe so that you get informed the moment that video is up and running. All right, so let's start with a checklist. The first requirement you need to get into a nursing program is your educational requirement. Here, you need to have passed your West African Senior Secondary Certificate Examination, what we normally call WASSCE. The rules for WASSCE are simple. You need to pass 3 core subjects and 3 elective courses. The core subjects are English, Math, Science, not Social Studies, English, Math, Science. Some schools may consider Social Studies, but you may not want to bend your hopes on this. You need to pass these 3, English, Math, Science. For the electives, you need to have done either general science, general arts, agric science, or home economics. Out of these 4, you need to pass 3 elective courses, and also the pass mark is A1 to C6. So you need between A1 to C6 in 3 core subjects and A1 to C6 in 3 elective courses. But sometimes the nurse assistant clinical gives some room for those who get D7. But our advice, you get strong grades. Now that you have passed your WASSCE, you want to apply to the nursing school of your choice. There are usually opening windows where admissions are open, so you may want to check in the newspapers or online when the nursing forms are in, then you can buy your form. And something to note, some schools are not accredited, so make sure the school that you're applying for is accredited. To check for accreditation, you can visit the website of the Nursing and Midwifery Council to check if the school that you are applying for is accredited. If you visit the Nursing and Midwifery website and the school that you prefer is not on the list, perhaps the website hasn't been updated. So you may want to do a double check, send them an email, or even go there to inquire if your school is really accredited. There are also some universities offering nursing degree programs and some nursing schools offering diploma and certificate courses or programs, so you may want to check that as well. So now that you have your form, let's fill it. In filling your form, this is where you indicate the type of nurse that you want to become. So as we mentioned earlier, you want to become a degree nurse, a diploma, a certificate nurse, or maybe midwife. So you indicate that on the form and then you apply. Mostly after application, you can just get in. But some schools may conduct an interview, so you may want to check the admission requirements of your school, but I don't think the interview is any big deal. I believe you can do it. Now that you are in the nursing school, do well to take advantage of the theories and practicals. You will get the opportunity to do some internships at hospital or some health facilities. Take advantage of this to build your network and also gain experience from your senior colleagues. After school, you are not a nurse here. You need to write the licensure exam. This is very important because without it, you can't become a nurse. So you have to write what we call the licensure exam. It is upon passing this exam that you get your PIN. Now your PIN is what you need to practice as a nurse. So after your licensure exam and you've passed, you'll be posted to a hospital or a health facility in any part of the country. The posting can take a longer time, so you may want to use this opportunity to, apply to some hospitals and gain some experience. You can also apply to Express Med, and if you qualify, you may get opportunity to do some of our nursing home services. If you are a family also looking to employ the services of a nurse to look after a loved one, you can always send us an email so that we can get you one of our professional nurses to look after your loved one. In a nutshell, you need to have passed your West African Senior Secondary Certificate Examination with strong grades A1 to C6 in 3 core subjects and 3 electives in either general science, home economics, or agric science. You can now apply to the school of your choice, but make sure you check for accreditation. you need to also pass your licensure exam and get your PIN. Now, when you are practicing as a nurse, you can top up. If you are nurse assistant clinical and you want to upgrade to a diploma or degree nurse, it is possible. You may want to subscribe to our channel so that once that video is up, you'll be notified. So we'd like to end here and catch you another time.